Now we move into Balasana, child's pose. A wonderful, quiet pose that releases the muscles of the back and the shoulders and gently compresses the abdominal organs. Child's pose takes us inward. It relieves anxiety and calms the mind. If you have discomfort in your knees and hips, be kind to yourself and experiment with additional towels, blankets, and bolsters to find out what works best. Child's pose can be a very quiet pose, an introspective pose. We're coming into ourselves, and the pose is releasing tension in the whole back line of the body. And it also refreshes and energizes the hips, the legs, the ankles, and the feet. It's a wonderful, calming, and grounding pose for anxiety and clearing out restlessness, bringing harmony. What we need for the pose is something soft under the mat for the legs, the knees, and the feet. Something with softness and give. Bolsters stacked up so that you can rest a bit higher can be very helpful. Just be creative with what you have on hand. Stack up a couple of rolled blankets to use as support for the belly. We can also use another blanket or towels for support behind the knee. We take the knees away from the midline and bring the bolster closer in to support the belly. And then we place a towel or a blanket deep in the crease behind the knee. This has the effect of creating more space in the knee joint. And it stimulates the lymphatic fluid out of the nooks and crannies here at the bottom of the hamstrings and the top of the calf. We get long on the in-breath on the front of the spine, and then we exhale so that the sit bones move back as we keep the spine long, falling forward in the gentlest possible way, the heart leading toward the bolster. Move the neck gently. The neck carries so much blood to and from the brain. We want to extend the neck and make it nice and long, and then turn it with awareness and mindfulness. Now we settle in. Child's pose is a wonderful pose to retreat from the world as we rest in this cocoon that we've created. We allow the exhalations to be complete, and we feel the sit bones and the hips move back deeper as the pelvis moves up and over the heads of the upper legs, the femurs. We pause at the end of the out-breath for just a moment and feel that wonderful emptiness and stillness and tranquility. We invite the breath to expand through the side ribs, down into the deepest part of the lungs, around the low back, close to the waist. All of the belly organs are compressed and massaged with every breath cycle. This compression feels very soothing and comforting, and it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest, digest, repair, and restore aspect of the nervous system. sit bones move back as we continue to release tension out of the hips and the spine. We begin to think about turning the neck, very gently lifting and turning the head back to center, and then turning it very mindfully to the opposite side and resting the temple down. Give yourself permission to make any changes or modifications to make the pose more comfortable for you. Notice what's different about this side compared to the opposite side. We let go of the jaws and we let go of the eyes. And we rest. Now we get ready to come up slowly and mindfully with awareness, using our upper body strength to help us rise up and feeling this wonderful sense of fresh blood and fresh lymph rushing into the areas that were being wrung out. Take several long, slow, smooth, and complete in and out breaths here.